I don't think I do that.
Mostly fun things that you want to share. That's what you share on social media.
I mostly I don't know what I usually. Okay, go hit my wall.
We're gonna go through your timeline.
Uh,
You're still at wall. It's timeline now.
Timeline. Okay.
Is it time?
Yeah, it's
So
timeline.
mostly. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't, oh, like halfway,
Yeah.
halfway. Like as soon as I put my penis there, like they're gonna swap. Okay.
Anak.
Oh, no.
Gonna drug my wife.
Like I wanna cut this. I wanna cut.
So
I wanna
fun.
cut this because
is so fun.
okay.
I forgot that your
You're gonna
siblings.
drug.
I
You're
forgot
gonna
that your
drug your.
siblings. I didn't even take that into consideration. So, what are we gonna name this shit? It's Tuesday, and you know what that means. You got OCP working the ones and twos. You got Edmund here,
You got me 2x.
and it's another couple hours or an hour
An hour and a half.
senseless internet discussion.
Would you prefer senseless or nonsense?
I don't care. As long
Is
as
it the
it's fun.
same?
As
Are
long
they
as it's fun.
synonymous?
I mean,
Nonsense and,
yeah,
and
they're the
senseless?
same. If you say nonsense, it just has this like negative.
Like zero, right?
Connotation.
Zero.
But
Like zero
senseless,
sense.
it's still the same, but it just rings better.
Okay. I think senseless is better because it's more than zero. The nonsense. Because nonsense is
Uh,
0 cents, right? None is zero.
So by my accurate researching here, senseless means something that was done without thinking, while nonsense is something that doesn't make sense.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay. So let's go senseless then.
Yeah, senseless is better.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I'm just fond of like listening to. I might not learn anything from it, but if it's fun at the moment, I'm gonna ride it.
Yeah. Especially for us.
Yeah.
Because it's probably 80% us and 20% for the viewers.
Because you
So
have
yeah, whatever's more fun for us.
you have this propensity to like lean towards something that you're gonna learn something, right?
Yeah.
Because for me, if I wanna learn something, I'd rather read about it
Then watch.
than watch or listen.
listen?
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like it's more effective to read about it. For me.
Yeah, to retain. I find for myself, if I write it down, I retain it better.
Mm-hmm. Like sometimes I'll end up like wanting to learn about something. Sometimes I feel like I just want to be like listening to random nonsense on the internet.
Yeah.
Just whatever.
Or it
catches
depends
my
if
attention.
you're if whatever you're doing, right? It depends on what you're doing
Yeah,
at that moment.
and then it varies from time to time. There's this time where I was trying to read about deeper Android customizations, and that was while I was at work.
Okay.
Like instead of working, I was like tinkering
your
with
phone.
my phone. Yeah. There was this one time I was tinkering with it too much. It bricked. Do you know what brick means
Like
with phones?
yeah, black screen.
So soft brick. Brick means like your phone is pretty much dead. It's like just a brick.
Okay.
It's just paperweight. There's soft breaking where it still turns on but nothing happens, and then there's a hard brick where it's dead because you can't match the software with the hardware anymore.
Does that happen if the phone is old, or just
That could happen if
overused?
the phone is old. That's pretty much with you're talking about when it grows old.
Overheating.
That's hardware related.
Okay.
Like those breaking things, it's about like when you're tinkering with it too much. That's when it
Yeah.
happens. Of course, when it's like really really old and then the wires inside, like the circuitry, isn't working anymore. Of course, it's like an eventual breaking.
Yeah.
But with that kind of breaking, it's like you.
Like, how are you
tinkering with your
breaking it? Like
phone.
even if you're playing around with it, are you playing around with the
No,
software?
it's system deep.
Oh, okay. So he does that,
Yep.
like developer option.
Deeper.
Deeper than
Root.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, you're rooting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How can you do that while you're at work? You need a computer for that, right? Or not
Sometimes you
anymore?
don't. Sometimes you just download the file on your phone and then you install it, or you bootload it.
Oh, okay, like those that
You know those
those APKs.
deeper than that.
Oh,
You know
deeper
those
than that.
BIOS in Windows
Yeah.
where you get the blue screen? You
Okay.
get that in Android too.
Oh, okay.
Bootloader. I
Yeah.
think is it bootloader? Loader? Yeah.
But you techies right here.
Well, everything that I've known, I've just Googled about it. I was just locked in
Oh, okay. Well, at work.
while at work.
That's crazy.
Would you
Yes.
imagine what life would be right now if Google, or basically like search engines, or I guess if the internet didn't get invented?
I don't want to.
Yeah.
I'd want to be plugged into the Matrix. Like,
Like that's the next level shit, right?
like,
Next
why,
level than
Why would I
internet.
want to go back
You're
to the Stone Age?
You're just gonna wait for robots to get more advanced, so you can plant your consciousness in there and live forever.
Mm, as long as I'm not aware that that's what's happening.
Yeah, if you feel like you're not
Yeah,
locked in a
that's
in a
why.
coma, right?
Yeah, that's why
If
Matrix.
you can feel that you're moving around just like in Matrix.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm down with that too.
Yeah,
like you're
bas-
just living, but you don't know what's really happening.
And then you don't feel your body pain.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen in our lifetime though.
I
No.
think so.
You think so?
Because you know how like every advancement towards technology, it exponentially
It
grows.
yeah, okay.
Like the progress of the next stage, it gets there quicker and quicker.
Okay.
probably still not that advanced yet.
Like
It would have his like its cons. Like a lot of like what's the word? I can't think of the word
Downside?
all the time. Yeah, or like it's not perfect yet. It's still buggy or whatever.
There's
you
gonna-
never know. Maybe it's
you're-
around already.
yeah.
Like, only the rich people can have access to it.
Probably the closest one are successful brain transplants.
There
Yeah.
isn't one yet.
I know, I think there
there's-
is.
I think there
There is
already
already?
I think there is a head transplant, a
Mhm.
successful head transplant.
Okay.
Look it up. I think there's something like that.
Head
Or
transplant.
am I thinking of the heart? No, the heart's been ongoing for a while. I think it's first human head transplantation. Well, they didn't say it's
You know
a
that series
success.
in Prime though? Upload.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
watch.
I'm pretty fascinated with that aspect. It's like immortality basically,
Yeah.
but virtually.
What's that movie? It's like the one with the pill. It's like the first one is it's
the
a
blue
pill.
pill or the
No,
or
no,
the red pill?
not blue red pill. It's like a pill that you take and it's gonna enhance everything, like your brain
Limitless.
power.
Oh, Limitless.
Yeah, Limitless, but Limitless 2.
It's Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, Bradley Cooper. That's the first one, I think. The second one,
It's the series.
is it the series? There's no second movie?
No,
Was there a
there's
second movie?
There's
There
no
was a
second
movie and then there was a series.
Oh, maybe it's
Yeah.
a TV series. The
and
one
then
that
I
they're-
ended up watching the series first than the actual movie.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Because I'm thinking of something that they're transferring their mind to a newer body, like an older mind to to a younger body,
Mm-hmm.
so it's more functional.
I think you're talking about Get Out.
No, that's the. Is that the premise? I watched Get Out. Is that the premise?
And it's just mystical where they pretty much transfer like the consciousness of the aging white person
Yeah,
To-
to the younger.
to the younger
Black
African
guy.
American body. So they're still young and spry, but
Whoa.
like their head.
Spoilers.
You have a-
Well, that's too
What's
old.
the rule of spoilers? I think there's
I
a
think it was
Is there
rule of
a
thumb.
year like
Yeah.
after 2 years you can spoil it?
like
two or 3
it's
years,
not
I
like
can't
you can
remember.
spoil it, but if you get spoiled, that's on you.
Yeah, because you're behind.
Yeah.
Especially nowadays.
There's like what's his latest movie? He's got 3 already. Get Out, Us, or This Is No, not This,
This
Is
Is
Us.
Us?
Us. And
Who the director? Key?
Yeah.
Oh no, is
Keegan-Michael
it Peele?
Key.
Yeah, which
Oh,
one is
Jordan
it?
Peele,
Yeah,
yeah.
Jordan Peele.
What's his latest?
I'm trying to remember.
The one about the alien.
Oh, okay, the one that. Wait, no, I'm thinking of something. I'm thinking of the one that you watch, Project 8.
No, not that.
Keanu?
Yeah, I forgot.
Candyman. No?
Anyways, this is the notification that I received from my phone that I Sometimes hate the most, sometimes I love the most. Like when it shows you have memories to look back at
Okay.
today.
Yeah.
Do you have like a conscious image that you're trying to portray in when every time you post?
No.
No, just
No, I
whatever it
just
feels like.
yeah, I just post whatever.
Mhm.
Especially nowadays that I feel like I need to post something
Mhm.
because like Facebook is now showing that oh you're down this much percent with your
Oh, cause you got
posting the
you got the business
digital
account.
creator.
Yeah. Okay, that's why.
Because I'm a digital creator like everyone else. Everyone's a
Okay.
digital creator now. So you're not. You're not. Okay.
I don't really post on Facebook anymore. Cause
Y-
I'm just gonna have like titas,
following you around,
like
like snooping around.
like following and then liking. It's like I don't feel the likes on Facebook. It still gives you a dopamine hit,
Yeah.
but I feel like it's just routine for people
Oh, okay.
when they're like
S-
browsing. Double
Sige
tap,
na nga.
double tap,
Sige na.
double tap. Oh, there's a new post. Like it, like it.
I like it when our mom posts. For example, she'll greet the 2X happy birthday, but
A day
Yeah.
before.
no, either she'll just post it on her own wall, didn't post it on your wall,
She
or
doesn't know how to tag.
yeah, or posted
Yeah.
it on my wall.
Ah.
I'll be telling her, oh, hey, what's with your post? Didn't do anything.
My mom, when how she operates in social media, she doesn't really post. But if we have a like a post that she wants to comment at, it's gonna be not a wall of text, but she tries to be thoughtful with her comments. So
Oh, really?
it's pretty not super long, but it's well thought out.
Yeah. It's like writing in those letters,
Pretty much, or a short note.
like those post
Short notes. So anyways. So yeah, around this time, it's NBA playoffs, right? NBA
Yes.
finals now. I've been cringing because
Ha-
like memories to look back on. I was cringing, whereas I was trying to position myself as an intellectual basketball fan. When OKC was knocked out by Golden State,
Yeah,
got
because
them
those are
knocked out.
that's your team, right?
That was my
OKC.
team back then. That was before KD jumped ship to Golden
To
State.
Golden State.
I was just trying to justify, but also I know I remember I was so bitter that time that they lost because they choked out a 3-1 lead
Yeah.
right before Golden State choked out a 3-1 lead.
Like was it a 3-1 lead?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
OKC was up 3-1,
Yeah.
and then Golden State defeated them, and then that's when they lost to
To Cavs.
the Cavaliers 3-1. So, anyways,
Ironic.
I was trying to like really position myself as an intellectual
Like an
basketball
analyst.
fan. Not really an analyst, but more I was talking more about the storyline. Like this will only make them better next year. Thunder up.
Oh,
Stuff
okay.
like that. Cuz I was like really locked in at that moment.
You were really pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you felt like you're
But then
invested.
there like every time I see somebody like talking about like they're really into it, but I feel like there's no thought in their post. I was so like annoyed. That's why I'm
back
trying to
then
stay away.
or until
Well,
now?
up to now.
Up to now.
Up to now. But I try to like stay away. But before I bite.
Yeah.
I
Do you
I
comment?
don't care.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, before.
Okay.
Even during election time,
yeah.
like stuff like that. Like stuff that I perceive that I care. I try to position myself as an intellectual or a snob.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now that you look back,
Now I'm
how do you
really a
feel
snob.
about it?
Now I'm really a snob.
Yeah, because you don't do
I
anything.
don't do anything anymore. So-
What do you think? Like, do you think
Now?
for yourself that this and that, like your thoughts about those posts?
I still do, but
yeah, but you don't type it in.
I don't type it in anymore. I
Oh,
just
okay.
tell my wife, and then she's gonna get pissed. You're such a snob. And then I'm gonna ask her, "Am I wrong though?"
Mm.
Yes, I'm a hater, but am I wrong?
Yeah, you have valid
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say you have values to adhere to.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's valid too.
Personal
Pri-
values.
yeah, principles.
That's principles.
That's principle.
Do you Does that happen to you? You go straight to like social media when you feel something, even if
Yeah,
it's
right.
negative or positive.
Like if
Or
I'm
you
feeling something,
do you have like a need or a feeling to share it with the world?
oh, you know what? Like negative thoughts, negative feelings. I tend not to post anything like that. I might be wrong. I don't know if we check my social media if I have posts like that, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I post bad stuff, like negative thoughts, or if I'm feeling depressed. I don't think I post that to my Facebook because Facebook's my only social
Outlet.
media.
Okay. Yeah, I don't do IG. Hey.
No, I don't. I used to. My Jan Jan Jan.
Yeah.
That's my handle. But I used to. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know why I stopped. I don't know. But anyways, I don't think I
Yeah.
if I feel bad, if I'm upset with something,
Or
I don't think
pissed.
I vent to social media.
Ah.
So how about you? When something happens, good or bad, especially the bad, do you vent in social media
Before, yeah,
before?
before I treated Facebook like Twitter,
Oh, okay.
where it's like short statuses,
Yeah.
especially when I'm like stuck in traffic.
How do you feel about seeing posts like that from other people
From other people,
when they're venting, when they're
what I
complaining?
do, what I feel or what I do. What do you want to know?
Both. Like, what do you do?
Unfollow.
Unfollow?
Yeah,
Like,
if
what do
it's
you
too
feel?
much, if it's too
Okay.
much, yeah. Especially during elections too, when there's these even relatives where I felt like we didn't like believe in we didn't have the same ideology.
Okay.
I unfollowed them instead of like debating. Cause
Yeah.
what's the point, right?
And
I
you
just
don't want to see
unfollowed
what
them.
they're putting in their wall.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
unfollowed them.
Mm,
Even yeah, there's a lot of people that I've unfollowed. I was like really conscious about unfriending them,
yeah.
even though I know they won't notice that I've unfriended them. I
Because the
just
only time they're
unfollowed.
gonna notice that is if they're trying to tag you.
Yes, I
And
think
it's gonna
so.
show that you guys are not
Oh, fuck.
friends.
I remember. I don't know if you were still in that group chat before.
Okay, what happened?
So, two of our buddies, let's name them, Alvin and Raymart.
Okay.
So, Alvin
Those two again.
just keeps on messing with
Fuck those two again.
Alvin just keeps on messing with Raymart about how gay he is or whatever. Just keeps posting on his wall about you're gay, stuff like that. Just childish shit.
Yeah.
And then this was the time when Raymart was doing med school. And then of course, like everybody's gonna peer into your like Facebook profile, right? And then they're gonna see like a bunch of stuff that Alvin's trying to mess Raymart with, right? So he blocked him.
Okay. I think I
Blocked him.
remember this.
Now, go to the group chat. Everybody was like diving in. Raymart suddenly asked, "Who's Facebook user?" He forgot that he
Alvin.
blocked Alvin. Bro.
That's
Yeah. So yeah.
I wasn't in the Philippines that time already, right?
I can't remember.
Yeah, because he's
Think so,
doing
probably.
his medicine.
Oh yeah,
So
probably.
I'm not there.
So yeah. You never like when you're like pissed. You never wanted to like share it on your social media.
I don't think so. No, I don't think I do
Mostly
that.
mostly fun things that you wanna share. That's what you share on social media.
I mostly I don't know what I usually. Okay, go hit my my wall.
We're gonna go through your timeline.
Uh,
You're still at wall. It's timeline now.
Timeline. Okay.
Is it time?
Yeah, it's
So
timeline now.
mostly
Not
our
those. Those are
contents.
like that's
Oh,
your
post, right?
that's your digital creator
How do you see
stage
that?
now. What is?
I don't
Like
think
the
I
stuff
don't
that
think
I
you can
write on my
segregate it now.
the stuff that I post. I think it's all
You can't go back unless you
Yeah.
go chronological.
no, you know what? Even before. Okay, maybe go to 3 years ago.
Still too
Like
close.
2016.
2016, yeah. Cause I remember you were doing these random poems or whatever.
ML, Mobile
Mobile
Legends.
Legends.
It's all like alcohol.
Stuff about alcohol.
Okay,
Mostly Mobile Legends. Why do you share that stuff though? Do you get anything from that?
I think there is. I think there's something that I can get. So
Ah.
Merry Christmas. Yeah, like I think dear liver. Alcohol again. Stay strong, my little champion.
Ah,
Food, okay. You know what?
you were trying
Before
to sell s- to sell
before
stuff?
yeah, do you know about that?
Yeah, you
Before
were selling those,
like
right?
we are the pioneer of, but no one knows this. We are the pioneer of who's bringing in Tender Juicy here in Canada, in
Okay.
Winnipeg. Fucking, we feel like we're
Is-
drug dealers, man.
Is
that
there
time.
like statute of limitations on that?
It's not illegal.
Is it? It's not. Okay.
Well,
Should you
I'm
be
not sure. I'm not CBSA,
Should you be saying that live?
Yeah. Sure.
but that's long
Here
time
we go
ago.
again.
That's long time ago.
Retroactive tickets.
Like we're the one that actually set the price of the
Mhm.
Tender Juice. So I'm sorry why it's priced like that.
Okay.
But yeah, like those are the stuff that we did that no one knows about.
Okay.
Tender Juicy sponsor us.
Like Tender Juicy. Yeah, we're mules. Like Tender Juicy mules, TJ mules.
Okay. So yeah, I was just
See,
thinking.
yeah, there's not much negative stuff in my wall before.
Mm,
I don't think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't vent in Facebook.
not even venting. Not really
Venting or
not really like,
sharing.
negative
negative
or
stuff.
downers. Like
Yeah.
something that you felt at the
Is there
moment.
Facebook in no 1980? There's no Facebook that time.
It's no harm in trying.
Go back 2009.
No, there's no Facebook that's probably. Is there Facebook? Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
come
yeah,
on,
yeah.
come on now.
Oh, that might be depressing.
Remember, everyone
Happy
was
New
playing
Year.
like what?
No, because that's the year
Restaurant
that we.
City.
Well, that's
Yeah,
the year that we left Philippines.
pretty much.
In the press of every kiss, with your head upon my chest, with every waking breath, until you decide to
That's
wake.
what
Oh, Coed and Cambria.
Yeah, that's what because that's what you felt at
Oh,
that moment.
Cabela's.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Madugong drinking again.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Like
Ah. I want to be a student. There's well, there you go.
when you like
Sad.
go back to like the memories when
Yeah.
it notifies like on this day these are the memories that you can look back on.
But it's been a while since I actually, you know what? I'll do this at home or by myself.
Mhm.
Look back at 2009 because this is interesting. This is probably one of my saddest year in my life.
Mhm.
I
Me
think.
moving from the Philippines to Canada.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Especially 2010.
Mhm.
2010. After I
Went
came back here.
Yeah.
From Philippines back here.
Yeah.
I think that's more I don't want to say heartbreaking. It's not heartbreaking. I think that's more frustrating for me.
'Cause
Me coming back.
I feel like reality is really setting to whereas you need to settle in not just with being in Canada but also with being an adult. That's when it's starting to kick in. So yeah, around that time, like at that moment, you were a prisoner at that moment.
Yeah.
You were prisoner. You were a prisoner of what you were feeling at that time, but then you ended up like posting
so,
about
so
it.
crazy.
Because I feel like these social media kind of killed diaries.
This is our diary. This is like
Now,
modern diaries.
yeah. And
social
then
media.
Compared to
Well,
before,
diary. Like, what's the definition of diary? Diary is not.
or a
it's
journal.
personal, right? It's
Or-
a
yes.
journal.
And diaries were supposed to be private before.
Yeah.
Now you're distinctively choosing to put it out
Showcase it.
to the
Showcase
world.
it to everyone.
Yeah.
I think before, like, nobody knew the concept of, posting these things. It was gonna be like everywhere for the rest of time. You know
Nobody
what I
thought
mean?
that it was like set in stone.
Yes,
No, I think we know.
And plus, like,
I think
you
we
were
know that it's gonna be shown to everyone.
Well, we didn't care.
We didn't
yeah,
care.
we didn't
Yeah.
care.
I think that's the better word for it. Like, we
Yeah.
didn't care, but now if you look back, it is like this is still here. And
We-
as you said, right? I think before, like during the early years, Facebook was like, sort of Twitter where everyone just posts.
And because at that moment you knew, but you didn't care because it was fun.
Yeah,
You're going to get instant reactions
that's right.
like from your peers or whatever. you get instant engagement. Whereas engagement wasn't really a term in social
Yeah,
media by
before.
then. Because it was just mostly
It's more
personal.
personal.
It wasn't like about business or
Yeah.
reach or whatever.
And everything is about sharing.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
Yeah, it's like a piece of me wants to tell other people that this is what I'm doing
Yes.
right now.
Or this is what you're feeling
But I don't
right now.
care if you're gonna read it or not.
Yeah.
Cause like I heard something about social media.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, it's consumerism.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever's following whoever's enjoying your content, they're the one that's gonna be seeing your content. It's not user driven. It's like me. I post 20 posts a day. And sometimes people feel no, I'm not saying
Okay,
me.
okay. Example.
And
That's just an
no,
example.
well, it's just an example.
Okay.
Because some people are feeling bad that, oh,
Yeah.
am I posting too much?
Yeah, some people end up.
But
thinking
not
that way.
really, because like if people that are not following you or not enjoying your content, they're not really gonna see that 20 posts that you're posting.
Mm-hmm.
Only people that are. I think this is the new algorithm in social media.
Mm-hmm.
But before, I'm not sure how if is there an algorithm in 2010, 2009?
there is.
There
but
is?
you're mostly
I think it was like most recent.
yeah, and you really didn't care about the algorithm because you're only trying to reach your
Your friends.
social circle.
Because I have a feeling before.
You're not really trying to go out of it.
Because I have a feeling before, whatever I'm posting, if you're my friend, all of my friends gonna see it. I don't have an idea that
Yes.
only a specific people in my friends list are gonna see it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's
Yeah.
the case. I just didn't know or
Yes.
didn't care.
He's somewhat right. I think it started a few years ago with that kind of algorithm, but it slowly changed. Today's it's a little bit different, where the type of content you see on your feed
It's
on your
curated.
on your feed. Let's talk about Facebook. You don't see much when it comes to personal posts by
Yeah,
Yeah,
but,
by
but
your,
I-
from your friend list.
Yeah,
but that's the thing. I keep on scrolling though. Like I
Yeah.
don't see much, especially with like there's gonna be contacts from the Philippines.
yeah.
So the time before I thought it's just because of the timeline that they posted it is so they posted it like say on June 3, but they're ahead in time. So it's June 4 there now. That's when it's only gonna start popping up on my feed.
Yeah.
When it's June 3 on my timeline.
Because I didn't read up about it, but I've been noticing more. Even if a simple click on like a post or a picture
Mhm.
of either someone or a page that posted this, they're gonna appear a little bit more on your page, and when you keep interacting to that,
Yeah.
it's gonna be more consistent with you.
It's gonna get
And-
pushed more to you.
And the person who either, let's say, shared that or what, with like what you're saying, all of a sudden you're gonna see this person's post from 2 months, 3 months ago. Let's say maybe either you liked his recent post or something he shared lately.
Oh, that
or,
happens?
or
I
if you
didn't
click
notice
on like a
that.
photo.
Like 2 months ago, I think
that's-
that's too old.
That's just what I'm. That's a theory right now, because that's what I'm noticing. Because lately I've been seeing. Because I didn't even know, like, one of my friends, it's his wedding, today, or like last night in the Philippines.
Then
But-
is he really your friend then?
Well, that's the thing, right?
You're using the term friend loosely.
But here's the thing.
What a friend you are.
Can't even answer.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, right? I watched his what's
SDE.
it?
SDE?
Pre-engagement
Oh, prenup.
Ah,
prenup. Like how many
Single
months?
dick
how,
ender.
how many months ago? So I kept seeing like his stuff for like a couple of months, and then it
Yeah.
died down. So I could already tell I forgot about him. I'm the bad friend. And then
That's what I wanted to hear.
and then lately I've been seeing a lot of posts with a few certain people, because I know I interacted with them, not by
Mhm.
chat, but I clicked on their picture,
yeah.
like,
Or even just clicking
or-
at their pictures.
yeah, because I think, because
Okay.
I read somewhere, like, if you that also depends on like when you watch stories or
Yeah.
reels.
Yeah.
If you skip
Like how
immediate-
long?
Yeah, if you skip
Okay.
immediately, like I think the algorithm knows that. But
They
if
could
you
put an
watch,
X on that person.
let's say if
okay.
you watch
You
for maybe
swiped
let's say
away.
10 seconds or whatever, or you watch it fully,
Ah.
don't you notice
Okay.
when even in Instagram it you kinda it when you go to your search section, it
Mhm.
curates whatever content you consume. Like mine, it's a
Yeah.
lot of like
Well,
drawings.
that's how basically that's how it works. Like surface level, that's how it's gonna work, right? But when you were talking about like just clicking on somebody's picture, that I didn't know that would contribute to your curation.
It's a theory right now, but for some reason I'm
Okay.
starting
Your
to
theory or theory
my-
online?
my-
That's
my
what you've
theory.
noticed.
I've
Okay.
been noticing this because like I've been
Is
I'm
it
not
really
recording
getting
it.
pushed, or are you just keeping tabs on that?
Oh no, because like I don't
Look
even
at this guy overcompensate.
well
Somebody forgot his friend's
Friend's-
wedding.
well no,
and
that's
now
what I've
kept
just
tabs
noticed.
on this guy's life.
You know why? Because I have this like one schoolmate in the Philippines. For some
Mhm.
reason I keep
Okay, see, he's not even using friends anymore
Yeah.
because of what you
Yeah.
told him.
Yes.
see
Schoolmate.
I
He
keep
used
seeing
it
his
loosely.
Yeah, I keep seeing their story.
Oh, it's a girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her story, but I
Hmm.
don't know why. Like, but I guess it was a lot of vacation photos too. So
Oh, and
Okay.
this girl,
Where's the vacation?
like this girl is popping up in your feed now.
yes,
So that means he checked out this girl's profile in the past
and
or
his
recently.
you know what we should call his theory?
What's that?
Conditioning.
conditioning.
So
your
when
videos.
this ends up in Mrs. OCP's feed,
Yeah.
oh, that's the algorithm working.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Okay, I have a question now. I have a
Okay.
question for you guys. Since we're on the topic, don't you think other people are banned from checking our social media?
What do you mean?
Like you know what? For example, your wife wants to borrow your phone. They want to check
Okay.
your Facebook
Okay.
or Instagram or whatever. Don't you think it's better if they don't check it out? Because now, like what we're talking about,
Mm-hmm.
whatever's in our feed, that's mostly what we've been checking out. So that means, let's say now, if my feed is full of girls, my reels are full of girls, it means I've been checking out girls, right?
Or at least at surface level, that's
surface
what it
level.
would look like.
So that's my question. But I think it doesn't really count to anything because if they want to check our phone, it's really hard to
Well,
say
shouldn't
no.
they be more worried if they keep seeing dicks on your phone?
Look at this homophobe.
Oh my
It's
God.
Pride Month. Come on.
Yeah,
man.
that's
Is it
okay.
Pride
There's-
Month?
yeah,
Yeah.
Pride Month. It's June. Wait, no, is it done?
No, it just started.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
Because
it's
the Pride Parade was last Sunday, right?
yeah, June.
Is that June
June 1.
2nd?
What was June 1?
Looking at it, my comment there was like really
Yeah.
homophobic. I meant that as like because you guys are married, right?
Yeah.
What would she
I mean,
feel?
I think
There's
if
nothing wrong in seeing dicks in our page.
It's
That's
not
okay.
gay until you touch tips.
I think it's I
Yeah.
think there's something wrong with having dicks on your in your algo.
Yeah.
If you
Well,
don't really like
It's there's I think Facebook will filter that out anyways.
I think Twitter's like
Are they pushing?
out of
Didn't they recently just approve
like you can
it?
see
X,
nudes
right?
now
X.
on X, yeah.
Oh,
they're
okay.
kind of pushing toward they're being sexual positive now.
No, they're not pushing
I think
sexual
no one's-
positivity. They're
like
pushing
no one's moderating.
yes. Like Wild
It's, like,
Wild
it's
West.
like a jungle, like Wild Wild West.
Yes.
Okay.
Really?
Yep.
Maybe I should. You know,
That's what-
I really wanna start Twitter or X.
What's the difference with X? And
It's the
Twitter
same.
now?
They just changed
No,
the name
just
to
the
X.
different-
Just a
like-
name change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Elon Musk.
and then Elon Musk is like trying to be the champion of freedom of expression. That's
Is
why
he still the owner?
I think
Because I
Not-
think their stocks dropped, right?
majority
Majority?
owner,
Okay.
yes. And I think
Okay. Still
his
Elon Musk.
Tesla stocks is collateral for his purchase
Okay.
for it. Yeah. Anyways, so I think if my wife like checks out my algorithm,
Yeah.
she's gonna rather have me cheating. She's gonna see like Berserk, like anime stuff,
Anime.
wrestling.
Yeah.
MMA.
There's this I wanna it's One Piece again. Never mind. We're talking about One Piece too much.
Have you tried watching Frieren?
No, not yet.
It's
Oh,
I'm not gonna
Frieren?
watch
Yeah.
it. I'm gonna read it.
Yeah,
Ends
Frieren, that's
Journey.
That's a new one.
the girl, right?
Yeah, it's
The the one that
yes.
his teammates died because of old age.
yeah. So the
He's an elf.
Ah.
Yeah,
She-
so it's the
she-
concept of
Are we
like.
gonna really deep dive on Frieren?
Well, no, I'm just saying because you said you like those coming of age. You mentioned you like
That's a coming of age.
Yes, because
But
she
it's not gonna
she
get
has
focused
like
though.
she has like one kid that she sort of kind of trained and sort of raised.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Okay.
okay. You know what? Yeah, we shouldn't go. Is it good?
I'm gonna
Uh,
read it.
'Cause I watched the first
Probably.
episode.
Personally,
Yeah.
it's a fresh breath of
Let
it.
me guess where.
It's
Let me guess where.
It showed up in my lock walk.
In YouTube.
Oh, it's in YouTube.
No, just kidding. Come on now.
Okay.
but yeah, it's a fresh breath of air with all this isekai, with all this like
Yeah.
high power animes and all that stuff. So it's just really chill.
Okay.
Mrs. OCP, that's a green flag for you. You are safe.
It's those memes, like what you said earlier.
What
Right.
is?
You show me in one post how you know your boyfriend or husband won't cheat on you.
Yeah. Like that's a green flag.
Yeah, it's a good show. There's a few good shows.
This
lately.
is the Twice the Dork podcast.
All right. So let's go back to social media. Let's go.
Not really social media, but like being too engrossed on what you're feeling at a certain moment.
Oh, okay. But yeah, like I
It's-
said,
It's just social media is like an outlet. We
yeah,
can like
okay.
relate it to like real life. My coworkers, they keep on talking about like how it was before. And it's much more impactful for them because they've been here for like their whole life.
Yeah.
They've been here in the city, and then there's been a lot of changes. Like just us, like every time we go back to the Philippines, we're really gonna notice like this is really
Yeah.
different.
Like this is not the place we grew
But
up.
them, they see it day to day that is changing,
Yeah.
right? Because us, at least us, we've been absent from that place for a while, so it will essentially feel different when you go back. Them, they've been passing the same road. They've been eating at the same place for like years
Like
and
decades,
years,
right?
and then it's just changed.
And they can see the
Yes.
development of this city.
So I feel like they were like trapped in that moment, like nostalgia, pretty much.
Yeah.
You just wanna keep going back to that moment where you felt something, right?
It's like what we were talking about earlier, Animoya.
Animoya, yeah. There's this
Animoya?
term I just recently learned, animoya, where it's a feeling of nostalgia or longing for a time or a place that a person has never known. I was hearing my coworkers talk about how it was before, right? And then like in my head, I picture everything that they're talking about, and I feel like I wanna go to that.
Yeah,
time or
you just
place.
wanna take a peek
Yes
of that place. of that
I'm
time.
longing to be there.
Okay.
So that's pretty much
Animoya. Wow,
Animoya.
that's a pretty neat term. Animoya. I'll use that.
yeah.
Cue the gift. The more you know.
Yeah.
wait, is it
How
the-
can
is
you
it
use
the
that in
right
a sentence? I feel animoyatic.
So yeah, anyways, like say something happens to you like early in the morning, and then you're just stuck in that moment the whole day. Sometimes it messes up your whole day, sometimes it builds your whole day. It makes it up because you were just really happy with that moment.
Just feel this.
Or or it's something that's the only one you want to focus on that time. You were a prisoner of,
Of
that
that
moment.
Do you feel that feeling if something good or bad happened to you? Or-
Regardless, I'm easy.
No, I mean like if you're gonna look back, when do you get that feeling? Like if something good that you wanna focus on, that bliss that you wanna keep the whole day, or if something bad that's ruining your train of thought at that moment that you wanna yeah, the whole day you're feeling that.
It's random. Sometimes it
Random.
feels like it lasts weeks. Sometimes it lasts like a month.
Oh, a month. That's crazy.
Sometimes it's recurring.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I forgot about this thing. Like just hearing a song that you've been like obsessed with.
Yeah.
Remember how I like played the whole thing over and over
Yeah. The
again
whole day.
for the whole day? I'm gonna stop doing that, and then the next time I listen to it again, I'm gonna listen to
Yeah.
it
Loop
like
it again.
another
On
day.
replay.
Yeah, that's pretty much the same for me because it brings you back to that feeling when you first had that
Yeah.
feeling.
When you first listen to
Yeah.
that music.
Do you do that where you're too engrossed with something and that's all you want to talk about?
I think that's human tendency.
Yeah,
I
but do
think it's
you
not
do
just you.
that?
Yeah, I do that.
Like when you were starting to be more financially literate, do you feel like that's all you want to talk about?
Yeah. I just want to talk to people
Yeah.
that have the same mindset. I just
Yeah.
want to do that, and it gives me that urge that if I don't start doing it, I feel incomplete.
Mm-hmm.
For example, if I heard something about investing, like the time that I haven't started yet, it feels like it's bugging me the whole time. Because it took me
Mhm.
a while before I actually put money in my account,
Mm-hmm.
in my investment account, and then it just bothered me for weeks
That it's
that
not growing
that no,
or
that I haven't started yet. I wanted to,
Ah.
but I
You're
haven't
like
started yet.
you're like too gun shy to
Yeah,
start because you feel like you're lacking knowledge yet or
yeah.
whatever.
Or
Mhm.
it's just like I'm too busy to put money there. Something like
Mm.
that.
Plus, it's fun being part of a collective, right? You know,
So you're talking. Well, that's automatic, right? If you've got like something that you're interested in, you're gonna gravitate towards the people that talks about that
Yeah.
stuff. I'm talking about just you personally
Yeah.
trying to find somebody and not being able to connect with people that are already at your level, or like trying to introduce this to somebody who might
Yeah.
get to your level.
I think for me that's hard to do.
Like you know that meme where there's this diesel dude, he's got the shades and then he's like talking passionately to his date,
Oh yeah.
and then his date was just like this. It's like a meme format about like you're so passionate about something and then
And then the other
the person you're
person
talking about doesn't
is
really
this the wrong
care
person
about
Doesn't
it.
that
care.
talk to? I know. Yeah.
You
I
just go on a tangent.
You wanna go
It's-
basic? That's our wives.
yeah. There are some stuff. There's a lot of stuff that whenever I talk to my wife about it,
Yeah.
she she doesn't get it. Okay. Example. I just purchased a bike. It arrived
Okay.
It arrived Friday. Okay.
Okay.
It arrived Friday evening, and then Saturday afternoon I brought it to my uncle to get it fixed, to get it assembled, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my wife doesn't understand. She was questioning why I have to do it. Like why I have to get it fixed the
Like
next day.
calibrate. Is it
To
fix
calib-
or calibrate?
Assemble. To get
Assemble. Okay.
assembled and calibrated.
Okay.
She doesn't get it, like why I can do it anytime. She's saying that you're not gonna be biking the next day because it's gonna rain or something like that.
Okay.
She just doesn't understand, the excitement of getting something,
Ah, yes.
and it's
Yep.
something that you like. It's something that you
Mhm.
wanna do.
I told you
Yeah.
before. Our wives, they don't want anything else to be the source of our happiness.
And I thought about you. Like
I told you.
it's like Edmund's face was on
I
my
told
side here. Like I told you.
It's just like
like-
what's his name? Sword
Yeah.
from Power Rangers. Just floating
You'll
there.
understand that more soon. If you don't, well,
I felt that.
it's not
I felt that recently, actually.
right.
But what was the time frame though? So you got it assembled, and then how immediately did you went biking?
Were you able to like
cycling.
No, I
use
did.
it immediately?
I used it immediately after it was
Okay.
assembled.
Well, good for you.
So I get a feel of it.
Okay. Do you think that's gonna happen again?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm excited to use it in the trail.
and you're gonna be able to like bike scot free.
Because I can probably go whenever I want. Like it doesn't matter if it's morning. I can even go by myself.
It's a mountain
right?
bike, right?
It's
I
a
saw
mountain
your
bike, yeah.
post.
Yeah, I don't do racer.
That's what I'm talking about. So you're so elated with having your new bike, and that's all you feel like you want to. That's what you feel like you want to do right now.
Yeah,
is
right
to
now because it's
like,
still fresh. The
get
feeling
on
is
it.
still
Yes,
fresh.
Yep, you are.
And then this rain, right? That's why it bothers me that we're having so
This-
much rain right now. Sunday was crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Good thing hail didn't happen in our area.
Wherever I went, there's
Speaking
hail.
of hail, when you're at that moment, you'll see a lot of people posting about hail. When it first snows, you'll see a lot of people posting about snows. When there's an earthquake, like back in the Philippines,
Yeah.
when there's an earthquake, first thing they do, post about it. Because at that time, there were prisoners of that moment. And then they want to talk about
Yeah.
what they felt.
Or are they looking for pity parties? Or people that have the same experience as them and
Maybe, but what if you
people that are gonna feel bad with them too?
or just they just wanted to talk about their own experience,
Experience?
even if it's not that bad. Oh, I felt it shake like earlier.
Yeah, I don't think I post that
I think
much
that's what I
anymore.
do now as well. Too.
Yeah, I
just,
don't think I post that except sharing contents. I don't know what other people thought of us or me because I'm not actually posting stuff about myself. It's like stuff about my contents. Because like I feel like my day-to-day activities are different all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Oh,
why I
and
do
then
it.
when you get something,
It's not like I'm gonna eat something, I'm gonna post it.
Mhm.
It's not like that.
But if it's a date night, you'll share it.
I take pictures but I don't post it. Like that's my problem. That's my wife's problem with me. Because if I
Mhm.
take the pictures, if I don't send it to her, it's not gonna get posted.
Okay,
I'm
but
I'm
you
bad at
do
posting.
though. You post food.
I'm doing better right now, but before I'm really bad at it.
I only find
But I don't post foods that much. Maybe
Not
maybe
that
story,
much, but if yeah, I mean,
especially if I'm going to like
posting a story,
yeah,
posting a
posting
story,
story.
pretty much that too. Because I think that like even if you're a digital creator, I think it's still part of it.
Yeah, I think it
Not
it
just
has more
posts.
points than actually posting
Mm.
like a simple post.
my wife actually taught me this because apparently when you know in Instagram you can create highlights.
Yeah.
My wife said like this way I just need to open my Instagram and then I can watch all the photos that I posted and all that stuff. So it's an easy way to see all those memories. And I'm like, but can't you make albums? And then she was like, but I don't. But it's so hard scrolling to my absurd amount of pictures. And I was like, she has a point somehow. Okay, it was like,
But
whoa.
isn't it the same thing? Like checking your album and then checking your highlights?
I guess it's because like the how you consume.
No, because if
Right.
you do albums, there's too many throwaway pictures.
Yeah.
You know how girls take their pictures, or most
Oh.
girls do their pictures. Like one's not enough. There's gonna be like different angles.
I
or
hate
whatnot.
that. I hate that, man. When if I have a bunch of pictures of whatever I'm taking pictures of, I get
Yeah.
lazy. Like I can't seem to pick the best, and then I ended up not posting or editing it.
Me,
Uh,
I'll
It's like,
just
screw this.
share her tag.
So
Yeah.
like whatever
Goes
she
to-
posts,
It'll be on my reels or stories.
I remember before, like we have this classmate. When TikTok started like
okay.
blowing up or whatever, we were like joking around. Like, what if her kid gets bullied, saying, "Oh, your mom's got TikTok or whatever."
Oh,
Your
I think I
mom
know
does
who you're
TikTok."
talking about.
So I was just thinking, like this generation of kids, like I don't know if you've felt this, but sometimes I, I've like, I know I've talked to my parents about like slow down on posts,
Yeah.
because sometimes it's kind
Like you're
of
embarrassing me.
embarrassing. Yeah, right. How much more now that there's kids that's gonna grow up with their parents that was like alive already when the internet was booming.
Yeah.
And they've overshared, they've posted stuff about their kids, and now
Yeah.
they're gonna grow up, and then their classmates can like veer into whatever's tagged with them.
Yeah, your parents.
Yeah.
I'll tell my kid that post was so mid, pal.
Yeah.
Get
Mom,
good.
you're embarrassing me. Like stuff. Yeah, I saw this article. I didn't really like read into it, but I saw that a kid got bullied for his mom's posts or whatever.
Oh, her, the girl, because I think her mom posted about her first menstruation,
Ah,
and then her having
TMI.
this illness, and right when she was a kid, like they posted that she had this. I can't remember what disease.
Yeah,
It's not that bad, but still,
but
some
still,
kids are kids.
yeah,
Kids are kids. If I can find some dirt on you, fuck, I'm gonna use that.
kids can be mean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially the bullies, right?
yeah.
You know how our parents find the most cutest but embarrassing baby photos, and that's what they would choose to post on Facebook.
Oh no, I like it when
I
when
like
my
it.
mom-
I like it.
when my
Yeah,
mom does that.
even if it's like a naked baby photo.
Oh, good
that's
thing I don't
okay.
have those.
Naked baby photos on the sink.
Yeah,
I look-
that's you.
Oh, okay.
He has a nude photo
Yeah.
in the sink.
There's
Yeah.
those photo albums back
Ah,
in the day.
and then it's kind of sticky, but not the sticky that, not the sticky kind that you guys would think.
Yeah, it's the
The one
Mm.
from like your dad or
Where there's like a film, like a plastic film. I need to take off a bit if you wanna put pictures on or like replace pictures that was there already. Like
I find it hard actually keeping things physically.
well, because not you're not used to it anymore.
I know.
That's pretty much it. Like, do you think our parents they don't find it hard keeping things digitally?
It's the other way around.
So, because that's what they're used to.
But I'm keeping what I do is with paperwork. I print them and keep them physically because I
Mm.
find it more hard to store them digitally for some odd reason.
Paperwork. Maybe you just don't want them to be stored on your computer because instead of like doing paperwork, you're just gonna do other computer stuff.
yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's my struggle right now. I have so much paperwork. Tax season's almost done
Mm-hmm.
for employers, so
When does
June
when
15.
does it end?
Mm.
That's a
Oh.
deadline. So it's crazy time right now. The pressure, like my pressure, 'cause I'm the one that's doing those.
Ding 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 ding. That's all I hear when I hear you talk about stuff like that. Ding 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 ding.
Yeah, what's the first word there? Na 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 na, be the one anymore. And
It's your turn. Anyway, so yeah, recent events. Let's talk about recent events. The Philippine Senate are. Can you check? Like, I think Philippines is the only Asian country that doesn't have divorce.
I thought you were gonna
or
say
Catholic country.
Uh,
The only country other than the Vatican where most married couples are not allowed to legally divorce. Let's take it first.
See, we're right beside the Vatican.
That's crazy. And Vatican, of course.
That's the
I would
Vatican.
be surprised
Yeah.
if Vatican.
Is that Pinoy
Yeah.
pride?
I don't know. I don't know about.
But yeah, divorce is finally like progressing.
But it's-
in the Senate right now. I don't
it's
know.
passed,
what's-
right? It's
I'm not
passed.
sure.
I think it's passed already.
Let's say it's passed.
Yeah.
That's more newsworthy. What's your thoughts on divorce?
Well, you know what? Like, I was reading this article the other day,
Yeah.
and it's saying that having a divorce, it doesn't mean that that person's gonna be happier,
Mm-hmm.
or it doesn't actually result to those couple leading to a happier life.
Okay.
And that's the main reason why people are divorcing each other, right? Because they feel like they're not happy
Mm-hmm.
with their life, with their partner, with their whatever's happening, right?
Okay.
And that's the goal, is to become happier. But according to that study, they're not actually getting happier. Open my notepad. So yeah, like according to this article that I read, so divorce doesn't guarantee happiness.
Okay.
And
And
it reveals that unhappily married people who divorce aren't significantly happier than those who stay together. Because post divorce life often brings persistent emotional challenges such as depression, self esteem issues, and
mm-hmm.
ongoing conflicts with ex spouses. Many individuals face regrets, particularly about not trying harder to save their marriage, and concerns about their
Ah,
children's well being. Additionally, the fear of loneliness can loom large. Because that's really hard, right? Especially if you have kids.
yeah.
Because imagine that if you had a divorce, what's gonna happen to your kids? Because they're the one that actually has to suffer the setbacks of the whole family.
Yes.
Because
I guess some couples that go through divorce, like they were going through too much emotional turmoil that they just want to get it over with, and then right at the time that they get divorced, there's no plan on how to like manage the
yeah,
kids.
on what's gonna be the next step for them,
Yeah, for the
especially
kids,
with the
yes.
kids.
Like for them, it's all settled, but how they're gonna be co-parenting for the kids,
Yeah.
there's no setup for it.
Don't you don't you think it's selfish for the well, this is gonna be a tough question. Like,
Okay.
don't you think it's selfish for the parents to have a divorce, not knowing or planning what's gonna happen to their kids, especially if they have younger kids?
It is pretty selfish, but sometimes you need to be selfish to be able to get on with the next phase. If like say they divorce, either mother or father just disappears from the parents from the kid's life, that's too much.
Yeah,
But if there's like this constant effort from both parties to be like present in their kid's life,
like that's better.
and
Like that's
then they
better if
just
that's the case.
they just go through like day by day on how they're gonna go about it. I mean that
Yeah,
I'd understand, even if you don't have a plan when the divorce happens.
but yeah, I just want to stress out that if it's a toxic relationship, if they're physically, emotionally hurting, like mentally hurting each other,
Mm-hmm.
it's like fucking like you should get a divorce, right? In my opinion,
Who's gonna judge? Who's the judge though? If it's toxic, is it the outsider
themselves,
themselves, right?
themselves. It's always gonna be
W-
themselves.
What if you like toxic? Well,
Well, that's a different story.
and then they just divorce because it's
Yeah.
not toxic anymore.
Well, it's
Oh, you changed. You
it's
don't berate
partnership,
me
right?
anymore.
You don't hate me anymore.
Yeah, not hitting. Just berating.
Just berating.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah,
You don't ignite my passion
I
anymore.
guess there's so many different reasons why
Yeah.
couples are getting a divorce, and who are we to judge and to actually butt in to
Yeah.
their relationship? Like all
Mhm.
the only thing we can, if they're close friends, close family, I think, and if they ask for our consent to be part of that dynamic, maybe you can tell them what to do, or you can give your advice. But if it's just someone you know, especially if it's people that you heard that their relationships like this, I think we don't have any right to
Okay.
tell them what to do.
So now you're already talking about people going through divorce,
Yeah, or planning to, or
planning to.
thinking of divorcing.
You personally, how do you feel about the Philippines finally having a divorce.
Oh, I'm
If it's like
yeah.
passed already. Are you
I'm pro.
pro?
I'm pro divorce.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm the same because I feel like even if I don't subscribe to it, why should I like hinder it for other people who
Yeah.
needs it? So yeah.
But I'm all for trying to fix your marriage first.
Yes.
And if everything else fail,
yeah.
and if it's a toxic relationship, if you guys are just self-destructing,
Mm-hmm.
go for divorce.
Okay.
And it's always nice to have that option, man.
Yes.
Instead of just trying to take it in and trying to
Die inside day by
die
day.
it slowly die inside.
Day by day.
And the worst thing that can happen is just fucking kill yourself. That's
Yeah.
the worst thing. And then whatever is gonna happen to the people that you left behind,
Yeah.
especially if you have kids.
I'm all for doing what you want. I don't care. Me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fight for mine. I just believe
Yeah.
in till death do us part. Like in heaven, okay. I'm a free man. No, just kidding. But yeah, I'm for it too. I'm not gonna do it personally, but like for everybody else, I mean it's nice to have like the option.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whatever floats your boat.
And then our parents suddenly get divorced, right?
Yeah.
Because they can. Well, they're citizens now. But then what a shock it would be. Oh, you're
Yeah.
open to it, huh?
But
Okay.
if we're you know what, like we're at the age that we know what's going on with our parents, we kind of have an understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Because before, we are just kids, right?
Yeah.
And we actually don't get a lot of stuff. Like we don't.
They try to avoid. They avoid showing us the reality
Yeah.
of adulthood. Adulthood
Everything's just rainbows and unicorns before when we were
Yes.
kids.
up in our
But
asses.
now, we know what's going on. We know how their dynamics are. We know now why my mom is like this, why my dad. Well, me personally, I know
Yeah.
why my dad's like this. I know why my mom's like this, and I understand both of them. And whatever happens,
Yeah.
I'm only after their happiness.
Yeah. Whatever
Yeah.
is gonna make them happy. So anything fun, like anything.
Oh, Ryan Reynolds actually announced like the battle of the popcorn tumbler. Have you heard about the Dune? Yeah, do you know that movie Dune 2?
Yeah.
They have this personalized popcorn
Okay.
tumbler, and now it's selling in eBay for like $500,
Was it limited?
like 25. Yeah, it's limited edition.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how
Limited supply.
many popcorn tumblers they sold.
And how do you get those though?
You can buy it. You can buy it online or
Oh,
in the
okay.
cinema.
No, I mean,
So this one,
uh,
and then because like Deadpool's gonna be coming out soon,
okay.
so they have something like this.
Okay. They're trying to copy their marketing tactic
Yeah.
or whatever. Okay.
I
That's
don't know how it's gonna
Deadpool
look.
and Wolverine, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but I think the title's just Deadpool, right? Deadpool 3. But Wolverine's actually
yeah.
he's there. He's involved.
What's his name?
Oh.
Deadpool,
No, like
like Ryan Reynolds,
no, the actor for Wolverine.
Hugh Jackman.
There you go.
How about you? Any other?
NBA Finals.
Are you
Who are you
gonna be
rooting
tuning
for?
in?
I would be. I like Dallas. I like the storyline for this
For Dallas?
matchup. Yep. It's Porzingis going up against his old team, the same as Kyrie.
And Kyrie going
Yeah.
against other team.
And before I hated watching Kyrie
Yeah.
because he's like really good, but I feel like with how
Yeah, you remember someone like him, right?
yeah, pretty much. And feels like he's doing too much but getting so little. But now he's not doing too much anymore.
Yeah.
And it shows more of his brilliance now.
Yeah.
Even adjusting to like Luka.
And he's really interesting. He's fun. He's fun to watch. Like Kyrie.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
And I feel like So, in my like dead podcast or whatever, I was saying in the eyes of the Filipinos, Steph Curry is gonna be the greatest of all time. In the eyes of the Filipinos,
Filipinos, yeah.
not just because he like his game is more
It's easier
it's
for
easier for
Filipinos to
Filipinos to
mimic,
emulate
yeah,
it,
to emulate.
and he's light skinned.
Yeah.
That's why I felt like he's gonna be the Filipino goat. But now I feel like Luka Doncic has taken over.
Is it
Especially if
because
he
he's
wins.
good looking?
Yes. And he's white.
Yeah, he's white.
You know how Filipinos love their whites.
Yeah.
So even I, like before when I was watching PBA, like
You prefer the imports?
not the imports. There's this
Oh, the lighter skin guys?
he's like in the Mount Rushmore anyways of Philippine basketball.
Who?
Alvin Patrimonio.
Oh, okay. All right.
But like when I was young, I was rooting for him because he looked like an actor acting as a basketball player. But he's really a good basketball
Yeah.
player. But among those superstars, he was the one that I was rooting for because I felt like he was a main character in the movie. Because he
Okay.
had the looks.
The lighter skin.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
that's how it felt like. So UFC 302 just happened
Okay.
during the build up.
So what happened?
It was Dustin Poirier. This is his third title
Yet-
contendership
okay.
match, and I think this is his 40th fight
Oh.
because he's been fighting like early.
Yeah.
Anyways, so during the build up, what I really wanted to talk about was during the build up of the fight against Islam Makhachev, who is Habib's protege.
Okay.
They were kind of trash talking.
Yeah.
Dustin said, "I'm gonna put you to sleep, motherfucker." Islam took it like too literally. The term.
Oh, the mother. Oh, I think I saw that
Yeah.
clip
So, yeah, he got triggered with the term.
with the
I mean, I guess it just doesn't
English.
English, yes.
English,
it just doesn't
yeah.
translate well. It's like pretty much just an expression now
Yeah.
here in the West. Like, and then he took it literally.
Who won?
Islam. But
Okay.
it was a pretty good match because Dustin is he has trouble with wrestlers. But he was able to he had like good takedown defense in this match.
Okay.
It
He
took them up
prepared.
to the 5th round, but he got submitted.
Mm.
But still,
So Islam's he has the title?
he's the defending champ.
defending champ?
Yes.
Okay.
And it seems like this would be Dustin's last
Last
match.
fight? Okay.
Yes. Which
He's
is
retiring.
even though he lost, it's
It's
feels
still a
like
good way to retire.
a good way to retire because that's a monster right there.
Yeah, well, talking about fights, what happened with Tyson and
You know what
what
happened?
happened?
Tyson is old. That's
So
what it
he
is.
he
I
injured
think he's-
himself or something?
No, ulcer flare up. I think that's what
okay,
happened.
because his fight's on July, so there's still lots of time. Or he just doesn't want to risk it.
But still, he needs to train though,
Yeah.
and just even training is like harder for him just with his age.
Yeah. Fucking that sucks with all that build up and everything. That's stupid.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
why I don't like boxing anymore. It's more extravaganza than sport.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's gonna be
It's all just promos.
labeled as extravaganza or like a show,
Yeah.
I'd buy
It's
into
like a
it.
reality.
But
It's like
as a
reality
sport,
TV.
ah,
No.
especially now when there's MMA.
And his brother wants to fight the younger one. What's Jake Paul?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, Logan
Logan's
Paul.
older.
So Logan Paul's the one. He's saying, okay, let's settle this once and for all. Like, you're stupid. You don't train anyways.
It's not as dedicated as his younger brother, whereas he really dedicated his life or his recent life
Yeah,
to
his
boxing.
resurrection, right?
Yes.
Meanwhile, in UFC, this recently happened.
Oh yes. Yep. Like see
Oh yeah.
how
Oh shoot.
so he didn't break it immediately because he was waiting for the guy to tap.
Yeah.
It's like a respect thing. Also, you don't wanna tap.
Yeah. It's like unwritten law,
Yes,
unwritten rule.
I need to finish this fight, so I'm gonna break your arm, so I win.
Yeah.
It's either you tap or I break it. That's
Yeah.
what Habib did to Justin Gaethje. Habib had the arm bar. He had the choice to break Justin's arm, but he knew that his family is watching.
Yeah.
So instead of breaking his arm, he choked him out.
Oh.
Because if
Okay.
you choke somebody out and they don't tap, they go to sleep,
Yeah.
fight's done.
That's a gentleman way
Yes.
to win. Like
Yep.
you don't wanna like in front of his family. That's
Yes.
like respect to him.
Yep.
That's crazy. Eminem,
Okay.
Slim Shady.
Okay.
Slim Shady is back. Cause I grew up with
Yes.
Eminem. I grew up. That's our era.
Yes.
We have cassette CDs. Growing up, me
Yeah.
and my brother, we follow Eminem,
Mm-hmm.
and he's my goat for hip hop. I know Tupac, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, like Tupac is a genius, but he's he didn't. It's sad that he passed away so young.
Okay.
He could have done so much,
Mm-hmm.
but Eminem, that's my timeline, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
he's my goat.
Okay.
I respect everyone, but he's my guy.
I
Not because he's white.
yeah. Um. So lyrically, for me, he is up there. I don't know if I've told you about the story where, like, my cousins here, they mostly listen to hip hop,
Yeah,
whereas me, I just dabble here and there. I know some good songs that I like. I know some songs that I don't like because I can't relate
yeah.
to the messaging, right? But I like Eminem. So um my brother was telling my cousins, "Oh, my brother listens to hip hop too." Oh, who does he
Who
listen
do you
to?
listen to?
He listens to Eminem. I just cringed inside. Like it's not their like they know of Eminem,
Yeah.
but it's not who they're gonna be bopping to inside the car.
I understand that he's not really club
Yes.
music. His
Yep.
music's not. You're not gonna
Yep.
listen to the clubs, but it's nice to hear it.
Lyrically, he is up there, but as a total package, I kind of get why he's not why he's kind of fallen out of relevancy. You know when like just how are you going to feel when Mike Tyson gets knocked out by Jake Paul?
I'm gonna be defending him because
Yes.
I'm making excuse for him.
You're going to be upset, right?
Yeah.
That's what I felt when I watched Houdini. Like
Oh, why?
he's I don't feel like it's Slim Shady. There's no
Really?
stakes for him. Like before, like say, like before, he really felt it. Like this disdain with pop artists. Now I just felt like he just put it out just to. Cause I feel like that's the trend right now.
Like
But-
the video too, man. The video, it's great. It just brings back memories too, like how wacky his videos are.
nostalgia wise.
Slim
But
Shady.
looking at like there's two sides, right?
Yeah.
He was doing this like old Slim Shady and then his current persona right now. I can see it in him that he feels awkward too.
Oh.
It's like Jordan coming back for that stint with the Wizards. That's what it felt like. You don't have anything to prove anymore. And then every time you like bring out something, it's like
Okay.
but the one when he brought out when he like beefed with MGK, I like that because he had something. He had material.
Yeah.
Like this time it doesn't feel like there's no stakes for you. And that's when it's best.
It's like he's just trying to be relevant.
Yes, that's what it felt like. Yes. That's what it felt like for me.
For me, I find that it's refreshing. It's
Mhm.
refreshing that he's back. Slim Shady's back because right now rappers are too soft to talk about things that's gonna be canceling them, that can cancel them, and like he doesn't care about that. He has like these videos before he released Houdini. He's asking David Blaine on how to, or I think the his ending statement was, "I'm like how to disappear." His career to disappear, something like that.
Because he's saying he's gonna get cancelled for it.
Yeah.
On what he's gonna say.
On what he's trying to do with this new album.
The thing is, he's uncancelable. First off, he doesn't care. Second, he's got a lot of money already.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have like a current project. So this feels pointless. If he's talking about getting cancelled. Because he knows it's not gonna happen.
And plus, he's using Slim Shady as
Yeah.
his scapegoat, right?
Yeah.
It's not Eminem, it's Slim
Yeah.
Shady that's. But yeah, anyways, like it's
Yeah.
I love it. I
Dude,
love the
dude,
whole
dude.
video. I love the lyrics. I love everything with this music. So
On the way though, I was listening to Telai Collapse. Yeah.
I
1
forgot
hour
It's-
jogging to
it's not a
Telai
music that
Collapse.
I'm gonna be listening in
Yeah.
repeat on replay, but I just find it amusing whatever
Mm.
he's saying there, and the nostalgia. I think it's mostly
Yeah.
the nostalgia.
Fits the episode.
Yes.
Very, very nostalgic.
He's a prisoner of the moment. So you got any hypotheticals?
Hi, hyper tits. No, well, it's no. I'm interested with your
Okay.
hyper tits.
no.
Does he know about it?
No.
Okay.
So your mom and your wife swaps bodies,
Okay.
and the only way to get them back is to have
sleep.
sex with one of them. Who are you going to sleep with?
Damn.
Yeah.
You got him thinking.
Okay. My mom and my wife
Yeah.
swaps body. The only
The only way to
they
get them
can
back
we can revert the curse is to
to sleep with one of
sleep
them.
to
Yeah.
put my dick in there. Oh fuck, that's I don't even want to say it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Yep.
I'm probably gonna go with I'm gonna go do my mom with my wife's mind in that body.
Okay. Okay.
Because you know what? Like I would
So your wife's persona
Yeah, my
in your
wife's-
mom's body.
my wife's mind and
your
soul
wife's
and-
insides in your mom's outside.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll do that
Okay.
because I don't at least
Mm-hmm.
that's my wife. Like
It
my
doesn't feel
mom
like you're
my
cheating.
mom's not gonna I'm not gonna be cheating.
Okay.
My mom's not gonna remember what happened because
Okay.
it's I know it's her body, but it's my wife's
Okay.
memory and brain in that body.
But she's gonna feel it in her
I
body.
don't-
Once
well,
they go swap back, I
Like,
feel
I don't,
it.
oh, like halfway,
Yeah.
halfway. Like as soon as I put my penis there, like they're gonna swap. Okay.
Anak.
What a Freaky Friday situation we got.
You-
here.
Like,
how about
how
you?
did you get to that hypothetical question? Is it because of all this porn that we're having?
That's
This
why.
step-
That's why it's hyper.
Okay.
You OCP. What are you?
I'll probably have a extensive conversation with the two of them on how we're gonna figure this out.
Oh my god.
And the only
Okay.
way we see it is I'll choose, my wife's body, but
Mm-hmm.
you know,
But just go straight to the point.
well, yeah,
There's
well,
only one option.
well, that's not my option.
Okay,
And
that's
my
your option.
reasoning behind it is like is why I said extensive conversation. You say it's
Like
gonna be
the
super awkward, right?
yes,
and
it
all
is.
that
Like
stuff.
you don't need an extensive conversation anymore because it's the only way to get them back
Well,
to
yeah, I'm
each
gonna
other's
do it
bodies.
with the body of my wife.
Same.
So with the mind of our mom.
Yeah, well, see, that's why I'm trying to explain my
And
situation.
then
That's why I'm trying to explain why
and
I
then your
choose
mom
Okay,
that.
just
no, I'm
keeps
listening. I'm
and then
just
your mom just
reiterating
keeps
your
judging
option.
you while you're doing it.
Yeah. So that's why we'll have an extensive conversation, and probably how I would see it is if mom would agree if he would like I don't know be sedated to fall asleep and won't even remember anything about it.
Yeah, I was planning to say
Yeah.
that now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna sedate my my wife's body while my mom's mind is there. But okay, okay.
Mm,
With
Continue.
see, so at least there's consent with everything.
okay.
So you're gonna drug our mom,
My wife,
your wife's
but
body,
in my with my
Yes.
mom's
mind.
mind,
Yeah, it's that. So you're gonna drug our mom.
I'm gonna
So
drug
it's like
my
so
I'm gonna drug my wife.
like I wanna cut this. I wanna cut.
So
I wanna
fun.
cut this because
is so fun.
okay.
I
so
forgot that you're
you're gonna
siblings.
drug you
I
you're
forgot
gonna
that you're
drug your
siblings. I didn't even take that into consideration.
Okay, well, how about you? Oh, you answered already.
I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna do my wife's body with my mom's head. I feel like that's the least, like for me, that's the least awkward.
okay. We should have talked about. I think
No
I
caveats.
think someone. I think the caveat should be someone should climax.
What if it's
So if
not
no-
us? that's gonna
No, it
make
doesn't
it harder.
matter. No, because because as soon as we put our dicks in there, are they gonna swap again? Are they gonna revert back?
Okay,
or-
so if you want somebody climaxing, not us, like them, okay, because it's
I
so
think
easy.
both. I think either way.
yeah, that's no fun then.
Yeah. So
If
you're
it's
gonna
us.
do
Mm,
your wife's body while
yes.
your mom's there.
Yes, that like for me, that's going to be the least explanation after, or the least awkward. It's still gonna be awkward, right?
Yeah.
But it's the least awkward, I think, for me.
I think I was into the consideration that we should finish the job.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We should the job should be finished, not like halfway,
Yeah.
and then my mom's gonna go back to her body. Like it's like I fucked both of them.
no,
is
I
the
was saying
worst.
earlier, what if like the the swap is done, they're back, and then your
If-
mom still feels it in her body, like, oh, this is how my son feels.
and then you fucking impregnated your mom. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
and that's how twice the D got canceled.
Why? What's so like? It's on us anyways. We didn't
Yeah.
hurt anybody. Like we're
Like cancelled by our mom.
Yeah, cancelled
and
by
by our wife.
anak.
Anak, ano ba yan?
Marinig kang tita mo. Yeah.
Oh my god.
See,
What a
That's
mess.
why it's hyper.
What a mess. It's a very messy scenario though.
Hyper. Yes, it is.
Very
Yes,
messy.
it is. But that's hyper.
Yeah.
Do you want a second hypothetical?
Why, you got one?
Second
Something?
You got
I
one?
don't know. Mine, I
Okay.
don't have right now.
Okay, go
No, I'm
ahead.
just saying. Do you want a second hypothetical?
Nah,
just in
that's
case
enough
it gets
for me.
cut in a,
That's
in
I
enough
think
review
that's
for me.
time.
enough.
That's enough for me.
That's too much.
For this
That's more than
episode.
enough for
Yes.
me.
Too much thinking.
My head hurts already.
Too much thinking.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
that's the episode.
So, thank you for.
Feel so
sticking
tired
with us. Thank you for sticking with us for more than an hour. I hope you enjoyed. Follow us on our socials: TikTok, IG, Facebook, especially on YouTube and Spotify. And it would really help. We would really appreciate it if you spread the word.
Yes.
Like,
Share
subscribe.
the love. Share the
and
seeds.
click that
At most,
bell icon.
share. Yep.
Hit that bell icon.
Click it so you get notified every time we put up stuff. And again, you got OCP working the ones and twos. You got Edmund here.
You got me, 2X.
And this is the Twice the D podcast. Thank you for listening
and watching. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Comment your answers for your for that hyper tits.